Welcome to One Day Contract, the Panthers talk show where each week we're joined by a new personality who we signed to a one-day contract to join the show. One Day Contract is a proud part of the Riot Network, powered by Ortho Carolina. Well, on the One Day Contract this week, John Halpin, host Rotowire Fantasy Football podcast and NFL Pickwatch, looking ahead to 2019. Josh, the most important position to improve next season?
Well, I think it's got to be defensive line, right? Because the entire problem with the defense has stemmed from not being able to get pressure. I mean, that's the reality of the situation. You look at this team that got 40 sacks of their defensive line last year, and I think they're at, 21, 22 so far this season. And unless they're going to have a really productive day in New Orleans, I don't think they're even going to come close. Something has got to change next year, or else they're just not going to be able to do it.
Because as I look at the draft, I want to see them go defense early and often. I mean, they've invested in Moore, they've invested in Samuel, even Thomas, McCaffrey. Like, they have invested in these skill position players. And the only offensive position that I'm interested in seeing them draft early might be center. But otherwise, I really want to see him going and starting with the defensive line, going there early and often.
I agree with you guys 100%. I think back to the team in 2013 when they went 12-4, and they had an older secondary and it was kind of weak, but the front four got home all the time, and it made up for the deficiencies behind them. Now it's sort of like the opposite, that they never get to the quarterback, and it hurts because I don't know if you're kind of leaving the guys in the secondary out on an island a little bit because there's just no pressure. And ultimately, that's just going to kill you. You can't, cover for that long for to be really simplistic about it. So, yeah, they need defensive line help. Edge, as Colin said, badly.